Sweden is struggling to accommodate 165,000 people who have applied for asylum there amid the refugee crisis.
We've noticed a lot of activities for the past week at least, where you have Nazis and racists crossing the streets and demonstrating against the refugees arriving to Sweden.
The government is actually taking money from the foreign aid budgets to fund refugees coming to Sweden.
Sweden, known for its high quality of life, strong social safety net, and progressive policies, faced an unprecedented challenge in the 2010s. The country experienced a significant influx of refugees and immigrants, mainly from war-torn regions like Syria, Afghanistan, and Somalia. This sudden surge put immense pressure on Sweden's welfare systems, housing, and labor markets. The public discourse became polarized, with heated debates on how to address the crisis while maintaining Sweden's values of openness and equality. However, Sweden's recent measures have been hailed as effective and comprehensive, transforming what was once seen as an insurmountable crisis into a model of integration and policy success. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. The first step Sweden took was acknowledging the magnitude of the crisis. In 2015, at the peak of the immigration wave, the country received over 160,000 asylum applications, the highest per capita in Europe. The immediate response was to accommodate these individuals, but it soon became clear that a more sustainable approach was necessary. The Swedish government realized that integration, not just accommodation, was key to resolving the crisis. To tackle housing shortages, Sweden implemented a series of measures aimed at increasing the housing supply and reducing homelessness among immigrants. The government invested in large-scale construction projects to build affordable housing units across the country. Additionally, they introduced policies to incentivize private developers to construct more rental properties. These efforts helped to alleviate the pressure on urban centers and distribute the population more evenly across Sweden, reducing the strain on local services and infrastructure. Education played a crucial role in Sweden's strategy. Recognizing that language barriers and lack of qualifications were significant obstacles for immigrants, the government expanded Swedish language courses and vocational training programs. Municipalities received increased funding to provide tailored education for immigrant children and adults alike. Schools integrated cultural competency training for teachers, ensuring that they could effectively address the diverse needs of their students. These educational initiatives helped immigrants to integrate more seamlessly into Swedish society, enabling them to contribute economically and socially. Employment was another critical area of focus. The Swedish government introduced a range of labor market reforms designed to facilitate the entry of immigrants into the workforce. One notable initiative was the introduction of fast tracks for professions facing shortages, such as healthcare and education. This policy streamlined the certification process for immigrants with relevant skills and qualifications, allowing them to work in their fields more quickly. Furthermore, Sweden partnered with private companies and trade unions to create apprenticeship and job placement programs specifically for immigrants, helping them gain valuable work experience and improve their employment prospects. Sweden also reformed its asylum and immigration policies to ensure a more controlled and manageable intake of newcomers. In 2016, the government introduced temporary border controls and tightened asylum regulations to slow the influx of new arrivals. These measures were complemented by increased funding for the Swedish Migration Agency to expedite the processing of asylum applications, reducing the backlog and allowing for quicker decisions. By making the asylum system more efficient, Sweden was able to better allocate resources and support to those granted protection. A significant aspect of Sweden's success was fostering social cohesion and combating xenophobia. The government launched public awareness campaigns to promote the benefits of diversity and counteract negative stereotypes about immigrants. Local municipalities organized cultural exchange programs and community-building activities to encourage interaction between immigrants and native Swedes. These initiatives helped to reduce tensions and foster a more inclusive society, where immigrants felt welcomed and valued. Healthcare services were also adapted to meet the needs of a more diverse population. The Swedish healthcare system introduced cultural competency training for healthcare providers, ensuring they could deliver effective care to patients from different backgrounds. Mental health services were expanded to address the specific challenges faced by refugees and trauma survivors, recognizing the importance of mental well-being in the integration process. Sweden's approach to family reunification played a critical role in stabilizing immigrant communities. Policies were put in place to facilitate the reunion of families separated by conflict and displacement. This not only provided emotional and psychological support to immigrants, but also encouraged a more stable and cohesive community structure. By prioritizing family reunification, Sweden helped to create an environment where immigrants were more likely to thrive and contribute positively to society. One of the most innovative aspects of Sweden's strategy was its focus on digital integration. Recognizing the power of technology in modern society, the government developed online platforms to provide immigrants with information and services. These platforms offered resources in multiple languages, covering areas such as legal rights, job opportunities, education, and healthcare. By leveraging digital tools, Sweden made it easier for immigrants to navigate their new environment and access the support they needed. Sweden's approach also emphasized the importance of civic participation. Immigrants were encouraged to engage in local governance and community activities. Municipalities provided platforms for immigrants to voice their concerns and participate in decision-making processes. This inclusive approach helped to build trust between immigrants and the local population, fostering a sense of belonging and shared responsibility. The success of Sweden's policies was also evident in the country's crime rates. Despite initial fears that increased immigration would lead to higher crime, statistics showed that Sweden remained one of the safest countries in the world. The government attributed this to its comprehensive integration policies, which addressed the root causes of social exclusion and provided immigrants with the support needed to build stable, productive lives. Sweden's achievements in addressing its immigration crisis were not without challenges. There were instances of backlash from segments of the population resistant to the changes. However, the government's commitment to transparency and dialogue helped to mitigate these tensions. By consistently communicating the benefits of immigration and integration, and by addressing the legitimate concerns of its citizens, Sweden managed to maintain a balanced and inclusive approach. The international community took note of Sweden's success, with many countries looking to replicate its strategies. Sweden's model demonstrated that a combination of strong governance, community involvement, and innovative policies could effectively address complex immigration issues. The country's experience showed that with the right approach, immigration could be an opportunity rather than a crisis. While Sweden's multifaceted approach to managing its immigration crisis has been widely praised, the journey is ongoing. The country's experience underscores the importance of continuous adaptation and improvement in immigration policies. As global political, economic, and environmental landscapes evolve, so too must Sweden's strategies for integration and support. One critical aspect of Sweden's ongoing efforts is the focus on long-term integration. This means not just ensuring that immigrants find immediate stability, but also that they have opportunities for upward mobility and sustained participation in society. Sweden has continued to expand its vocational training and higher education programs, recognizing that economic integration is a cornerstone of successful immigration policy. By enabling immigrants to acquire advanced skills and qualifications, Sweden ensures that they can contribute to the economy at higher levels and avoid being trapped in low-wage jobs. Moreover, Sweden remains committed to combating discrimination and promoting equality. The government has reinforced anti-discrimination laws and actively works to ensure equal opportunities in employment, education, and housing. This commitment extends to continuous public awareness campaigns aimed at fostering an inclusive society and reducing prejudice. Sweden's efforts have also emphasized the importance of local engagement and feedback. Municipalities and local organizations play a critical role in tailoring integration initiatives to the specific needs of their communities. This decentralized approach allows for more responsive and effective solutions, ensuring that policies are not only top-down, but also grassroots-driven. International cooperation has also been a significant element of Sweden's strategy. By collaborating with other nations, international organizations, and NGOs, Sweden has been able to share its experiences and learn from others. This global perspective helps to refine and enhance Sweden's policies, ensuring they remain effective and relevant in a changing world. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, what impact do you expect from Sweden's new immigration policies? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.